Hi everyone, this is Killshot99 Gaming. This is Playdead Live, the ISLES MIR versus VOX, and what a great night for Faction Wars. We got an incredible match in store for you guys. So many good things going on. We're going to go over the standings. We're going to go over tonight's bundle, the most dangerous piece of gear we've ever rolled out. More damage, and tonight is pretty unique. I'm super fired up tonight because we're down to the last 5 games of the season, and how many people, give me a 999 right now, if you saw the schedule I posted today of the 38 streams that we're going to do in the next 2 months. 38 different streams. It is going to be Faction Wars. It is going to be Clash. It is going to be Swarm. It's going to be House of the Dragon. It is going to be Walking Dead. It is going to be Max Awards. If you guys don't know, we have got an incredible fall season in store for you guys. Like almost every night or every other night, you're going to be able to tune in. I know everybody can't make them all, but you'll be able to just tune in and be like, hey, you know, what's up? Kills is talking. Let's jump in. Let's get a little chat going on. It's going to be a lot of fun. So I see super chats already up there. We got Valar in the house. Valar, hello 999 Army, Kills, great mods, channel members, PDO players, sponsors, bundles, box, lovers, burn coin, Kills coin. Now, the box lovers, I do have a announcement I got to make. Our box event, and you know, sometimes we go Tuesday, sometimes we go Sunday. That is pushed back to Sunday night. So the reason is because we are doing a little mini purge that started, and you guys will get to submit that. Even if you can't do the purge items, we got to calculate the dead dimes to get ready for a great Friday night event. So hold tight, everybody, because we got a great portal update coming up this weekend. Committees are in full effect. We've announced a lot of new committees. I want to give a shout out to Trigger's Army. That's right, Patty, Seth, Ranger, Chris. You guys know the group. That group, some of our biggest and coolest fans we've got. So, Ranger Chris, it is date night, baby, on a Monday night. And we got a good one in store for you guys. All right. So, also big shout out to Fantasy Football Team, all the stuff that Moonshot's doing. Here we go, everybody. Let me show you a little something. So, just when you thought it was over, it ain't over. It ain't over because look at the standings. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, we got VOX doubled up their win total. They had 2 wins not too long ago. They're up to 4. MIR has been on a hot streak. MIR is 5-7. You thought MIR was going to finish 3rd or 4th. MIR still has an outside shot to get into 2nd place, which means they could still get home field advantage. But up in 2nd place, we got ARC at 7-5. We got Sly at 9-4. So that game Wednesday night is a big game because ARC could be tied with Sly in the win column. Guess this news. If ARC wins the rest of their games, ARC finishes in 1st place because they'd win the tiebreaker. So that's why that game is important, because Sly has a 1.5 game advantage, and if Sly wins, they will clinch 1st place. So if Sly wins Wednesday night, they clinch 1st place in the playoffs, home field advantage. If ARC wins their last 3, ARC could still finish 1st place. So it's pretty cool. A lot on the line here, everybody. And you guys can see, look, 5 games left. We got MIR at VOX. We got ARC at Sly. Then we got Sly at MIR. Then we got VOX at ARC. And then we end up the season. What better way to end the season than MIR and ARC? And it could be important for standings as well. And that is the 22nd. So Sly certainly controls their own destiny. But then again, so does ARC, right? Both teams control their own destiny. That is what's so much fun. So that week, 22nd, you guys know the championship is going to be after Labor Day. So you guys will get a couple days rest. You get to come back. But, I mean, we're going to be going like full steam ahead after Labor Day, because we got championship, then we got Clash championship, then we got the Max Awards, then we got Cyborg Draft. Wow. And then we got all these things we're going to be talking about too. Yeah, I'm fired up tonight, man. I don't know. I just feel really, really energized and ready to bring it tonight. So let me show you guys the PCP. Remember, the PCP points are used for consideration, and they have started to shuffle a little bit. So Busy and I made some tremendous progress on the next one. I know you guys want to know. Like Bonnie asked today, she's like, give us a hint of what the next chapter is going to be. I didn't tell her. And then somebody else asked me, it's like, give us a hint of what the next faction war is going to be. I didn't tell them. So I'm just going to tell you guys the next chapter, the next 2 chapters of Playdead Live, pretty amazing. And then the next faction war, incredible. Incredible. Some of the new things. And I always kind of tease that with PCP points because this list is going to be more than 4 PCP points. There's going to be more things that you can do. But this has not been too shabby either because we totally changed it. We changed it up. And, I mean, we didn't have PCP points last season. And it's such a huge part of the game. Take a look at the Bombers and look who jumped into the mix there. Bonnie jumped up like 2 spots. But we got Kat at 260 with 5 gold bars. And the reason she's at 260 is because she got some of that extra bonus put on her PCP points. Bonnie at 250, only 10 points behind. Same amount of gold bars. They're both playing tonight. So one of them might move into first place. Dimes at 200. Samurai at 200 playing tonight. Kel playing tonight with 150. Football playing tonight, 150. So you can see the leaders in the gold bars. DZ, I got to tell you, man, Crimson Tide has been absolutely crushing it this season. And I don't have a vote in it, but I'm just telling you guys, she was Rookie of the Year, and she stepped up the DZ this season. Pretty incredible job. 775 DZ points, Crimson Tide. Kat in second. Kel tied for second. Julia right there, pretty close if you look at like 2, 3, and 4. And then you got Regine as well. Go over to the rover position. Deadly Dimes and Kel tied at 100 for those ruffled feathers. Gemstone not far behind. Dow not far behind. Then you got B-Dub, Julia, Busy Bee, Tiny. And then the Cannonball Queen. We know somebody's going to do something to keep her from getting a cannonball eventually. But 13 cannonballs in 13 games. So that's pretty impressive every single game. You can see that. Jim, 9 cannonballs, second place. Fly Rod, Deacon, B-Dub, several others rounding out your top 5. So, you know what? Without further ado, I'm going to take you guys into tonight's bundle because I am so excited about the bundle. I'm so excited about the gear. And it seems like every time we roll out a new set of gear, of course, when you collect the set, you get that permanent ability. And that's exciting. It's exciting to get the title and the ability. But it's also kind of exciting when that new gear rolls out, right? So it's like, what are these stats going to be? What can I do? How's it going to change a little bit? Maybe I lose an ability, right? Maybe Geist cycles out and you played a whole season of getting Geist, and now you got to learn how to play Rampage. You got to learn how to play Echo. You got to learn how to play Disperse. So not every ability is going to continue over and over and over. Some gyms will. I know Mind Blast was popular. I know Mind Melt was popular. But that's the challenge of the game, is keeping one of those abilities and then cycling in some new abilities. New abilities, new challenge. So every season's a little bit different. And some abilities will cater to your team. Some it might be like, hey, we're going to have to learn a different style of play this season because that gear leans us more toward this style of play. All right, but here it is. Tonight's Epic War Bundle is loaded. Take you up top, ASC, Iron. Dimes, you want... I don't think I'll do standard ammo. Dimes, what do you want? Do you want 5 standard ammo? And 5 neon red gels? In the silver bundle alone? I mean, I think we can swing that. I think we can swing that on such an important night, such an important match. You know what? Let's do 10. Let's do 10 tonight. All right, in the silver bundle. 10 standard ammo, 10 red gel, 5 post-battle pet revive, 2 Hexite, 2 Dyneema, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give you guys 2 of each of the waxes. Double up on each one of those waxes. I'm going to take you over to the red bundle. Red bundle. Dire Red, Lagoon Ruby, Mayhem, Combat Orb, Bionic Red Thread, Red Summon Skins, Savage 6, Mag 7, Super 8. Elemental Firestone. To all of those elementals out there, some people are stacking fire, some are stacking air, some are stacking earth, some are stacking ice. There's 4 right now. So Keep stacking them. There's your elemental firestone. Those people want to push that damage a little bit quicker. Gold bundle. Dire blue, lagoon, robust, onyx, pearl, sapphire, by request tonight. Sacred tea, bionic wildcard by request. Seal and thrill by request. Dire death gem. Get a little bit more AP. Take you over to the green. Energy orb, arrowhead, spider silk, spruce ×2. Glyph of Hulk. Bionic torso teal. Plum arrows ×2 by request. Sever. Bionic torso army by request. Up top. Gold. Mythic summon skins. And that's right. A second bundle in a row. We're going to give you guys the elemental earthstone. Elemental earthstone. Really, really good pet. Grover. Pretty good pet. You'll see him tonight, maybe. Enforcer gem. And come on, y'all. I know. All right. What is unique about this item? And it's not that it has the most damage, because it does. But this is portal related. What is unique about this item? Compared to last season. Nope. I definitely know you can upgrade the damage. But those of you that have been following really closely with the portal, thank you, Dimes. There is a dominant stat. No confusion here. This is perfect for the portal. H350. Last season, it was H300, D300, and tonight there is no doubt about it when you upgrade this. H350, D400, highest damage we've ever put on a piece of gear in the history of Play Dead Live. B150, AP100, and for those of you that like to throw a few grenades, Disperse 5. That means your specialty grenades. 5% more damage, and if you have the cape from last season, you got 10 Disperse working right now. That could add 10% damage if you disperse one of your grenades. I'm not going to tell you when and where to do that, but a Rapture grenade, an Elmo grenade, a seismic grenade, you get the idea. You can disperse and bump that up 10%, which would make it higher than a Red's Revenge. That's what I'm talking about. So we got something for the damage people. We got something for the bombers out there. Something to differentiate you from other people. And it's got gem sockets, so you can ignite it if you want to ignite it. You can add Ignite, you can add Mind Blast, however you want to load these up. And the stats are super, super unique this season because of your ability to customize even more. All right, Kel. We got a lot of bundles tonight. Kel's going to post that. While she's posting all the people that picked up the bundle tonight, I just want to show you because I love this screen. And we're getting a big update with some brand new screens on the portal this week. So we're getting closer and closer. But here it is. I mean, look at that background. There's your Enforcer gear. You got Rampage. You got Echo. You got the ability now to disperse with these gloves. So I'm just going to move them right over here now that we've taken a good look at it. And you're going to be able to just kind of click on those, and it's going to keep a running tally of all of your gear. It's going to be awesome. So 3 pieces of Enforcer gear. I promised you guys the best set. It's my favorite too. I agree, Julia. This one is the color coordination. The gear is phenomenal, and the stats are amazing. And Rampage, Echo, and Disperse they're good. They're really good. And they're going to provide great synergy for good team players. I see Trigger, B-Dub, Crimson, Jim, Father Ron, Pope, Flyrod, Bones, Valar, J-Law, Busy, Moonshot, Dimes, Dow, Cat, Samurai, Craven, Jules, Football, Rajin, Tiny, and Kel are all working toward that enforcement title. They want to become enforcers. And you've already seen some enforcers out there, so they're pretty crazy. All right. Well, we've talked about the standings. We've talked about all the events we got lined up. We got Clash for you guys Saturday night. Wait for my invitation later on in the week. But I have a feeling we're going to get a very, very good portal update. If we do, the portal trainers will be working on Saturday during the day and on Sunday. So stay tuned, because hopefully we can get you guys even more visuals, even more things you kind of play around with on the portal, because they're getting close. All right. Now, if you're playing tonight, that's what you came here for. The gear's fun. The portal's fun. The ability to click and upgrade is fun. Give me your pre-match buffs if you're Kel, Samurai, Deacon, Ron, Trigger, Flyrod, Ray Jin, Football, Nixie, Moonshot, Amanda J-Law. If you're playing tonight, one of these two teams, you should be typing pre-match buffs right now. Not only that, if you have an elemental, put your elemental in there. If you don't have an elemental, I suggest you get an elemental pet of some sort, somehow, some way. Even if you get one, get yourself one elemental and then take care of it, level it up, do all of those things. If you can, get all of them, because all of them are good and it gives you versatility. The other thing I would tell you, tonight's Enforcer gloves are really, really good for bombers. So if you're a bomber, that disperse is something that you want to have, because it separates you from a lot of other players. The damage is great, but the disperse, 5% to your specialty grenades, pretty incredible. All right. And if you do not list an elemental and the other team doesn't log you as an elemental, then you have no trigger pet. So make sure you get that in your pre-match buffs. All right, everybody, here we go. Let's get this thing going. We're going to start a little bit early. Captains, be quick on the draw if you can. Keep this game moving. And I'm going to take you down to the field of play, because these teams mixed up the lineups yet again. They keep trying to different combinations. And VOX, big game at home tonight. They want to get this win against MIR. MIR wants to get closer to second place. Here we are, everybody. We're down to the VOX Isles. And the last thing I'm going to say before we get into tonight's match. Busy did such an amazing job with all the home field advantage and the neutral fields in the Isles that you guys may think like, hey, it's going to be hard to one-up that. Let me tell you, the home field advantage and the new maps in the, you guys thought I was going to tell you. Nope, I'm not going to tell you what it is. In the new faction war is unbelievable. It is going to be our best faction war ever. All right, here we go. I'm taking you down to the Isles, everybody. Here are the VOX Isles that you've been waiting to see. Love this background. And tonight's starting lineup is as follows. Team VOX, who's playing at home, has chosen to go first. Going to start out with Trigger in the bomber position. And following Trigger is Flyrod in the tank position. After Flyrod, we got Father Ron as a rover. Ron is followed by Samurai as a rover. Then we go over to the Deacon in the tank position. Deacon followed by B-Dub playing the bomber role tonight. She's certainly jack of all trades this season. And we've got B-Dub followed by Cat in the DZ. Cat followed by Kel in the DZ. Again, we got Trigger, Fly, Ron, Samurai, Deacon, B-Dub, Cat, Kel. It is 8:49. We're 11 minutes early. Trigger, let's get this thing going. First move of the night, Trigger. What you got? I'm going to push you guys in the first several rounds. Keep the game flow going. And again, if you forget to type something, be careful. Got to get it on one line. She's going to go cryogenic ring to Flyrod. Oh my, we're starting out early, aren't we? Dark Boss to Main Street. All right, let's get this Dark Boss on Main Street. Cryogenic ring on Flyrod. Rapture loaded to the wall with a seal. She's got some grenade wax working. She is a gladiator, so she's getting a little bonus damage buff. And playing a legendary right out of the gates. You know what? She's playing a legendary on a legendary player. The champ Flyrod. That's how we do it. All right, so we got Cryogenic Ring. Flyrod cannot play Red Gels or Rage Pets or Blaze. He can't spread any flame. So Flyrod, I'm just going to put this little blue fire on you so you know that that you can't play any red effects. Only blue. B-Dub says wait. He's waiting on that Rapture. Oh, Flyrod says, let's move the Rapture over to the mirror wall. I like it. I like putting them on the spot right when we start out. It's like, Ron says it hits. B-Dub's like, thank you very much for that teardrop. That's a free 50 right there at some point. All right, well, let's kick it over to Flyrod. Flyrod, you're up. And this season, everybody should have newfound respect for the captains. There's so many things going on. Being a captain is fun, but it's also a big challenge because stop this, don't stop this, legend, no legend. It's been wild. The Isle has been my favorite season so far. I just think it gets better every season. So that Dark Boss in 1, will cap in 3. It is a Dark Boss, so it could add an extra 25 points. Trigger's like, round number 1, you ain't like no straw man, dude. That's a tough play. Locking down that first turn straw man shot. Kind of brutal, actually. I feel like MIR might have just reconvened in round number 1. Like, what do we hit now? All right, give Flyrod about 10 more seconds, get his move in. No worries. Fly jumping into Battleship. All right, Fly into Battleship, getting the first cannonball. Look at that, we got VOX with cannon. You don't get no cannonball already, Ron. All right, MIR with plus 25 cannonball. Gonna go red Fido. Gonna seal. And he's like, red's revenge. All right. Hey, Ron, for a first turn move, I mean, Flyrod ain't playing. All right, so you got Battleship, he gets Cannonball, red Fido for Rage, seal, F5 red's revenge. Ron's like, we ain't even going to halt that. We're going to red-blue. All right, so first blue of the game, and that red-blue is going to break Flyrod's absorption because of his gear. You guys know, players with certain titles do have absorption to start out the game. All right, let's go from Flyrod over to Father Ron. Ron's going to mosey on over to the temple. Going to go boss to their chest. All right, Ron is playing boss. in 1. We'll cap in 3. VOX getting out of the gates a little early with their boss play. Going to drop a seal on himself. B-Dub, he's going to light straw man number 1, and he's also going to haunt Fly Rod to lower his damage. All right, so we're lowering Fly Rod's damage by 5%. Pretty good damage, but it's 5% less. And Ron is going to fire up straw man number 1. And remember, this is not neutral, so no simultaneous lighting of straw man. So Ron to Temple, boss to their chest, drops a seal. And haunt and a shot. Let's go from Ron over to the Samurai. We did make that announcement today. The Metaverse Aesthetics team consists of Gemstone, Samurai, Diana C., our superfan, and Julie J. All right, Samurai heading over to the Temple. Got a lock Ron down there. Going to go boss to their chest, getting that first boss in play for MIR. Boss in 1. Cap in 3. All the chests are currently occupied. Drop a seal, put out the flame. Ron says wait. And thank you for being fast on that, Ron, as well. Great job by the captain so far tonight. They're actually typing it before I even read it. Gold Psycho from Trigger. First Psycho of the game. That is going to break Riley's absorption. So Temple, boss, seal, and Ron keeps the flame from getting put out. Let's go over to the Deacon. Deadly Deacon. Deacon's going to jump into Battleship. Let's give Deacon that cannonball. How about 1 cannonball for Fly Rod, 1 cannonball for Deacon? 25 to the 25. Going to drop a seal. Going to play Mythic Kang to Main Street, and that could be worth another 63. All right. And Deacon's throwing a seismic. B-Dub says, wait, she stops it. See that? That's how quick the captains are tonight. Pretty impressive. Deacon put the Kang on Main Street. Moved to the Battleship. Got the cannonball. Put a seal on himself. F3 seismic. B-Dub says, nope, let's red-blue that. We don't want you flipping over no boats that early. Deacon does take 10 points of damage because he does not have the first turn absorption. So Deacon is at 90 before his seal seals. Let's go to B-Dub. B-Dub in the bomber position. We got B-Dub. We got Cat. We got Kel. B-Dub says, we don't like Fly. Disable Cyborg. B-Dub. All right, let's go from B-Dub over to Cat. Sorry, Ron. No flip-flopping and sticking and pick and stick Fly from you. That might change strategies. I mean, you never know. You don't know when teams are planning, if they plan on getting their cyborg, if they think their cyborg is going to be taken out. Maybe they have strategy A with their cyborg, strategy B without their cyborg. By the time you get to the end of round 1, the thing about the ISLES, you're improvising. Would you guys agree with that? Like, you start out with a plan, but almost every game this season, you rarely get through round 2 with your same strategy. That by the end of round 1, it's changed, at least to some degree. All right, Cat's going to go Dune to Strawman. With a seal. All right, Cat with a seal. Dune to spread the flame. Inferno to also spread the flame. Vox making it hot in here, B-Dub. All right, Dune light number 2. And Cat with the Inferno for number 3. All right, let's finish out round number 1 with Kel. Vox feeling pretty good at the start. It played a nice cryogenic play early and then got a few flames lit up. So Vox jumping out to a little bit of a flame lead. Also got a couple chests occupied. All right, Orcus to Cat. Splash a Strawman, Seal and a Cadet. But Kel says, you know what? 3 might be a little too many. Ron, you got Orcus, which will splash regardless, but would break Cat's seal as well. And then you got a Cadet. All right, they both hit. 1 flame out. Seal broken. 2nd flame out. All right, we got 1 blessing to 1 blessing. We got 1 halo. To 1 halo. DZ, we got 25 to 25. Strawman, we got 5 for Vox, 0 for MIR. And Trigger, take us to round number 2. All right, Trigger's going to go Mythic Kang to her own boss. She's got 2 Mythic Kangs on Main Street. So we got Trigger, could get 63 if it caps. Rapture loaded to the wall. Max Seal over to Cat, giving that seal back. And B-Dub says it hits. All right, also, I have to go back because I did not damage the MIR wall in round number 1, and I'll calculate that damage as well. I just noticed I gave them the teardrop and never took the wall damage. But we've got another Rapture that's going to hit. So they're going to get a teardrop as well. All right, so the first wall that hit up there with MIR, that was Angel's last Rapture. Had no juice on it, but it did hit a little bit harder than this one because it was a first turn hit, which means she had her Gladiator effect on it. So that first MIR wall, black block, 20% of the green. So the MIR wall's at 80. Trigger, your wall with no juice in round 2. Black block. Both of them got a teardrop. All right, so let's go from Trigger over to Fly Rod. Fly Rod in the boat, in the battleship. Fly Rod going to go Thrill. Mythic Kang. Oh, man. We know where's Mythic Kang's going because they got one boss out there. So Fly Rod playing Mythic Kang to Samurai's boss. Could be worth 63. And Ron, that's going to be a Thrill S6 Seismic with Ignite. So that would have been equivalent to almost an S8. Cat's going to play gold blue. All right, second blue of the game for Team VOX. That gold is going to hit Fly Rod, take him down to 80%. No seal. And sorry, it actually would have been a little higher because the E2. It would have been S8, 9, 10. It would have been over an S10. But it got shut down. All right, let's go from Fly Rod over to Ron from the Temple. All right, going to turn Riley into a medic. No ninja for you, Samurai. Also going to drop a pet repel. Going to send Mythic Kang over to Trigger's boss. Woo! There's a lot of Kangs on that boss. Father Ron, Mythic Kang looking like another 63. And a red gel. All right, turn Trigger into a medic. Pet repel, Mythic Kang, and light up flame number 2. Father Ron on fire tonight. All right, let's take it from Ron over to Dr. Rye. We got Riley. Then we got the Deacon in the boat. B-Dub, Cat, Kel. And then we will get our second half subs in. Or second unit subs, round number 3, not second half. All right, Samurai says, you know what? I might as well put a Kang on my own boss. Mythic Kang again. Little known fact. There are more Mythic Kangs when these two teams play than when any other combination of two teams play. What do you think about that? Pet Repel, F4 Trixie to the Kangs. Double Tanner, Trigger, and Cat. All right, VOX is completely depleted in their Tanner stock. No more Tanners for VOX. All right, after Samurai, let's go to the Deacon from the boat. All right, Deke. Again, we got Max Awards coming up in about 3 weeks, everybody. Who are you going to vote for? Who's your Bomber of the Year? Who's the most lethal? Who's the Portal Pro? Who's the captain? So many awards this season. Going to be a lot of fun. I think we're going to have 50 Max Awards this year. And J-Law, I've heard Gene Simmons' missing sock will be there. Becoming a fan favorite. You know, Kel, I think, hey, you know what? Maybe, Kel, maybe we can write that down. Maybe we can do some autographed socks for some of the people in the Max Awards. Maybe we can do some Gene Simmons missing sock from, and do some sock autographs. Just an idea. Deacon, F4 lithium loaded to the wall. Gold Blaze to Strawman. And Deacon's going to make it look like an S6. S6 lithium loaded, B-Dub, and a Gold Blaze. B-Dub says it hits. All right, Gold Blaze. I'm lighting up Strawman number 3. And S6 lithium loaded. We got some juice to this one. Green, green. %, blue. Got 75% blue remaining. Deacon with a nice S6 lithium loaded with the Gold Blaze. Let's take her from Deacon over to B-Dub. Skip B-Dub, Cyborg. Let's take it over to Cat. We got Cat, then we got Kel. Cat, Gold Blaze to Strawman. Also going to play some Absorption. And a Flame Grenade. All right, Gold Blaze going to light up number 4. Flame Grenade would light up number 5. B-Dub says wait. Red-blue from Samurai. All right, red-blue. And that was a timely play, too. B-Dub knew what was up. She's taking that Absorption away from Cat. Nice. And stops the grenade. All right, let's finish it up. Kel, final move of round number 2. Cat was playing that Absorption because she knows she's going to lose her seal with Elevation. Crafty DZ move. All right, Kel going to go Moxie. Absorption as well. And Ron got 2 more F4s. All right, Kel playing the Absorption. Going to put out one of the Flames. And F4 Trixie to the Kangs. Ron does not want to lose those points. They worked too hard to get them there. Gold, blue, and a prevention. Ron says you ain't getting none of them. That's what I'm talking about. Look at this. Trigger with the gold, blue. Final blue of the game for Vox. That's going to break Kel's Absorption. Turnabout's fair play. And a prevention from Deacon, which means all 3 of those Kangs are staying up there. It also means that neither one has Absorption. And Kel did put out 1 flame with the Moxie. All right, that is the end of round number 2. Captains, you can give me your substitutes while I'm calculating the score. We got Father Ron getting a blessing. Samurai with a blessing. DZ is 25 to 25. VOX, 3 flames lit, looking like 15. Not huge, but they position themselves nicely for the next round. We also got Halo number 2 for Kel. Halo number 2 for Cat. Cat and Kel are both going to lose their seals because of elevation. So neither one are protected in the DZ. And J-Law's coming in for Trigger. Hulk Smash coming over to the bomber position. Trigger heading over to the sideline. Football coming in for the Deacon. Ah, the Deacon losing his boat early. Deacon. Battleship is out of play for Team VOX. Football going into the tank position. Rajin coming in as an extra bomber. All right, so we got J-Law and Rajin side to side. All right, we'll get Team MIR. Substitution pattern. Got Amanda coming in as an extra bomber. All right, unforeseen coming in as an extra bomber. Looks like everybody else staying the same. MIR keeping all those buffs. I like it. One team wholesale subs, the other team like, we're buffed. So both good strategies here. All right, so the order is as follows. We'll see how it works out. We're going to have J-Law, Flyrod, Ron, Samurai, Football, B-Dub, Cat, Kel, Rajin, and Amanda. Again, J-Law, Flyrod, Ron, Samurai, Football, B-Dub, Cat, Kel, Rajin, and Amanda. J-Law, go ahead and get your move in. I'll give you 2 seconds. But we are going to, while you're doing that, I'm going to cap 3 Mythic Kangs and a Dark Boss. 3 Mythic Kangs and a Dark Boss, everybody. It's big points. 63 times 3 and a bonus 25. And VOX getting on the board with the first flag of the game. All right, J-Law going to head up to the temple. She's at the stairs of the temple. Going to send a boss to Main Street. So her boss played in 3. Would cap in 5. She's going to go Seal and Thrill. With an absorption potion. Can't haunt Flyrod for damage. You can pick another player. He can only be haunted 1 time for damage, or he can be haunted for something different. So good move, except for the last part. So either pick another player to haunt for damage, or pick another stat category for Flyrod. But she is going to sly Spark and a Cadet to Strawman, B-Dub. So Flyrod's pet damage would be nerfed. All right, Kel, your damage is down 5%. And the Cadet to the Strawman, J-Law. You know the Cadet is not what you want to do for the straw man. It extinguishes flames. All right. Let's go from J-Law over to Fly Rod. Little bit of a break there for Team MIR. Not a huge error, but, you know, plenty of time. You know what? That might be a t-shirt, Craven. With great speed comes great responsibility. You know, it's fun when we play fast, but everybody's going to miss something. So that's what makes it fun. All right, Fly Rod going Seal and Thrill. He's like, you know what? I better get a little protection on this boat eventually. So Seal and Thrill. Gold Rage for damage. E3 St. Elmo. All right, Ron. I got an E3 St. Elmo. I got 2 for the boat, making it E5. Oh, Ron. Really? Oh, boy. Too late now. All right, E3. Make it an E5. Make it E6 for the Thrill. Gold Rage. Dang, Fly Rod coming up in E9 territory with the Elmo. Plus 10 for the Elmo, and watch the walls melt. %, green is gone. Green is gone. Blue is gone. And blue is gone. Fly Rod. Destroying stuff. All right, let's go from Fly Rod over to Ron. All right, going Fear Smoke Samurai. Going to Talon J-Law to the temple. I like that. I like that move, Ron. That's the stuff Dreams is made of right there. Ron with that combo shot in the temple. And Inferno to Strawman. He's like, hey, we threw the wrong grenade. Hey, I probably should have stopped that unbelievable shot by Fly Rod. But wait a minute. I got something in store. I got a Fear Talon combo shot. And we light up another flame. Flame number 4. There it is. Inferno time. All right. Let's go from Ron over to Samurai. That's the type of moves that's going to win championships. I'm just telling you guys. There's going to be some really, really good stuff that comes out in the playoffs. I've seen 2 big moves tonight that I thought would be saved for the playoffs, but you know what? You got to get it out there now. Teams need wins. Samurai's going to cap. And Ron capped as well, by the way. So Ron was flag number 2. Samurai's going to be flag number 1. And Samurai's also going to get 2 63s for Team MIR. All right, so you guys can see it's 2 flags to 1. There's only One boss out right now, currently. That's J-Law Main Street. All right, Samurai's going to head over to the temple. She's going to be on the stairs of the temple. Orcus to Cat with a splash. Splash going to put out one of the flames. Orcus to Cat. Going to take Cat down 95%. A little bit of damage. A little dust to J-Law. Slow her down. And Blue Gel. Psycho time. Final Psycho of the game. Ron is going straight up. Let's just use it. Shut them down now. Like the aggressive early gameplay. All right, Samurai to the stairs of the temple. Orcus hits Cat. Splash puts out flame number 4. Dust to J-Law. They were going to try to shoot flame number 3, and Ron says, nope, that's as far as you go. And the red Psycho is also going to break Samurai's seal. All right, let's go over to football. Football in the tank position. We got football, then B-Dub, Cat, Kel, Rajin, and Unforeseen. All right, football says let's get Boss over to their chest. Football playing Boss in 3, Cap in 5. Going to send a Max Seal over to Cat. And Inferno to Strawman. B-Dub, he wants to light up number 4. It hits. VOX putting the heat back on. All right, B-Dub, you're up. Ron, is this Fox's final home game in the Isle? I think it might be. I think this might be. I have to go back and look at the schedule, but this might be. That's why VOX is coming out like they're on fire. They're like, you know what? We're at VOX, baby. All right, B-Dub sending Boss over to their chest. Boss in 3, Cap in 5. Send a Max Seal over to Kel. All right, both DZ players are sealed again. B-Dub, F5 Carnage loaded to the wall. So Boss, Max Seal, F5 Carnage loaded. Ron says, hold up. Football's going to intervene that. So you are not hitting it, and you're not getting that teardrop, B-Dub. All right, let's go from B-Dub over to Cat. And Ron, are you guys playing the squid or not? I guess I should have asked that in the beginning. Are we going to have squid tonight? No squid. We would have found out at the end of the round anyway, right? Because they would have all played their moves. So no squid tonight. So we got Cat, Kel, Rajin, and Unforeseen. All right, give Cat about 5 more seconds to get her move in. There it is. Ace is Roxy, Pet Repel, and a Flame. All right, B-Dub, she's putting the heat back on the Straw Man. Gonna light a flame and flame grenades. Gonna put them up to 6 if they both hit. Red blue from Unforeseen. All right. Final blue of the game. It's gonna break Cat's seal. So we're going to light up number 5. All right, so she went Roxy, light up number 5. Pet Repel, Flame Grenade is red-blued. Red-blue breaks the seal. Let's go from Cat over to Kel. Vox is kicking chest and taking flames. Deacon, not just the last 2 years, baby. The last 6 years since we've been on here. And you know what? For the next 6 years as well. I hear the Army going to stick around for a long time. We got a lot more PvP, a lot more Portal, a lot more creations, and apparently there's a new Game of Thrones spinoff. There's new Walking Dead shows next year. But you're absolutely welcome. Thank you for being a big part of the channel, my man. In all seriousness. All right, we're going to go. Kel's going to go DZ Portal. Going to go over here beside Cat. Going to go Dune to Straw Man. Going to put out 1. Going to Fear Smoke Cat. And a Cadet to Straw Man. All right. Going to Fear Cat out of the DZ. So Kel, moving over to the other DZ. Dune puts out a flame. Cadet puts out a flame. Fear to Cat puts her out of the DZ. Let's go to Rejin. Rejin, you're up. Rejin and Unforeseen. Give Rejin about 10 more seconds. To get that move in, and then after Rejin, we got Unforeseen. Captains are absolutely on top of it tonight. Rejin's going to Talon Cat to their DZ. Going to drop Seal. F4 Red's Revenge, B-Dub. How you like that from Rejin? F4, Red's revenge time. She lets it hit. Probably not a bad idea based on where they're at, right? All right, so that was 75% of a blue wall. %75 is gone. The next blue is gone. And 50% blue remaining. Half a blue block remaining. Both these teams have teardrops. Walls are almost even. All right, unforeseen. Now let's get your move in. Final move around number 3, everybody. Let's go, Amanda. MIR with 1 blue block. VOX with half a blue block. All right, she can put Burnous on that wall. Gonna nerf the damage. Or the health of the wall, sorry. Nerf the health of the wall. Gonna steal Cat's boss. Cat, you got no boss. It's a good late game thievery right there. Put a little dust on Ron. Both in the temple and both got dust. All right, activate Burnous. Steal Cat's boss. Dust to Ron. S6 Carnage loaded to the wall with Ignite. All right, Rejin going to use his legendary Horus to turn into a blue and stop that grenade. Now we officially have no blue abilities or blues remaining. So no wall damage, steals a boss, and nerfs the wall. All right, end of round number 3. I got 1 blessing for Team VOX. I got none for MIR. DZ is looking like 25-25 still. Halos. Cat with 3 halos. Kel with 3 halos. And Strawman. MIR able to keep VOX in check. Knocked them back down to 15. 3 flames. All right, 4th and final round of the first half, everybody. Let's go. Start out with J-Law. J-Law, you're on the clock. I'm going to give you 3.7 seconds to get your move in. From the temple with dust. You are nerfed. She's going to send Mythic Kang over to her own boss. Mythic Kang could be worth 63 more. Going to drop a seal. It's already sealed, but she's going to drop a seal smoke. Going to gold spark Fly Rod, make him mini fly. And Inferno to Strawman. And it hits. All right, it's going to light up a Strawman. All right, Mythic Kang is good. Seal. Didn't matter. She already had a seal. It's all good. Gold Spark. Minimizing Fly Rod and a Inferno hits. All right, let's go to Fly Rod. Fly Rod. You were baby sparked. Pet damage wore off from the Sly Spark, but you still cannot use any flame spread or red gels. Fly Rod is going to go heal and thrill. Not a bad idea since he was sitting at 80% for a little while. Going to go Orcus to Ron. Going to blue spark himself. Going to go Seismic. What are you going to prevent? I kind of know what you're going to prevent, but just type it. All right, so we got Orcus to Ron. So Ron, we're going to break your pet repel, but Orcus is going to splash and put out a flame. All right, Fly Rod back to 100%. Was going to get the thrill. It was going to be an M7 plus 2, M9 plus the thrill would have been equivalent to an S10. Blue Spark got him back to normal. They're preventing the grenade shot, but they do put out a flame. Let's go from Fly Rod over to Ron. Ron from the temple. Just tuning in tonight. No dungeon, no squid grid, and VOX's final regular season home game might be their final game ever in the Isles. Depends on their playoff seeding, but we might be saying goodbye to the VOX Islands. But this will forever be a part of their guild. It'll forever be a part of our metaverse. And there'll be a brand new battleground on the horizon. All right, Ron's going to Gold Blaze the Straw Man, Unholy the Smoke. Father Ron playing his favorite smoke, the Unholy. And an Inferno. So B-Dub, we're going to spread one with the Blaze and light one with the Inferno. All right, she says it hits. Let's light up number 4 with the Blaze, and let's light up number 5 with the Inferno. All right, let's take it from Father Ron over to the Samurai. Samurai still at the stairs of the temple. And bosses are J-Law on Main Street, Football on one, and B-Dub on the other one. So much goes into these matches this season. When you use your preventions, when you use your blues, the type of legendaries, your lineup, whether you can flip, a certain area, whether you get the DZ, the temple. Amazing competition this season. We got Samurai, and then we got Football. Samurai, Football, B-Dub, Cat, Kel, Ray-Jin, and Amanda. Give Samurai about 5 more seconds to get that move in. Dune to Strawman, Torment to Football. Ouch. Oh, yeah, you saving that S8, ain't you, buddy? I love it. I love that move, too. Torment to Football. So she's going Dune to Strawman, F5 Red's Revenge. We call that the 2-player lockdown. So when you think a player's only playing 2 rounds, you slap that Torment on them in the second round. And that is painful. But you never know. Sometimes they play 4 rounds and then doesn't have the effect. So you are guessing a little bit, but we'll see. All right, Dune to Strawman. Let's put out number 5, Ron. F5, Red's Revenge, going to double evoke it. So I'm going from F5 to F2.5. I'm going to take it down to a regular Rage. And then we're going to double evoke the Red's Revenge. But the wall does have a 25% nerf on it. So double evoke Red's Revenge with an Enrage. It's less than a Spruce. But it is 25%. So less than a Rage Spruce with a 25%. America wants to know, is it enough? It's a blue. It's not enough. The double evoke prevents the teardrop. It is a weaker wall, but it is a double evoke grenade, and it took it all the way down to, yeah. All right, let's move on. We go from Samurai over to football. All right, football. Actually, pretty smart move. He's going to Unholy the Torment. Nice. Didn't resolve yet because he's the next player. Unholy the Torment, Mythic Kang to J-Law's boss. Mythic Kang could be worth another 63. S8 Carnage loaded with Ignite. And 6s to take a block. All right, so let's take that blue block first and foremost with the Legendary. But the S8 Carnage is important. After football, we got B-Dub. Flyrod going to stop the grenade with the tank page 1. You got it. All right, let's go over to B-Dub. Football, still shut down. They put the Torment on him. He's like, I'm going to Unholy it. Played the Mythic Kang, but then went for the S8 Carnage after stealing the block. And Flyrod says, nah, not today. Both teams even in walls, but MIR's got that 25% nerf on the wall. And we know these teams are going to be out of cooldowns pretty soon. We got B-Dub, Cat, Kel, Rajan, and Amanda. All right. Blackout wand for B-Dub. Very nice. All right, so the Blackout wand is going to be Abyss wand, first wand play of the game, and that is going to mean that we've got no DZ points this round. She's going to play Mythic Kang to her own boss with a Seal and Thrill. All right, B-Dub playing Mythic Kang could be worth another 63. See on thrill, F4's Red's Revenge would have been the equivalent of an F5. Ron uses his own prevention to shut it down. Let's go over to Cat. Got Cat in MIR's DZ. We got Kel in VOX's DZ. So we got Cat, Kel, Regine, and Amanda. Give Cat about 10 more seconds to get her move in. Gold Bane to their wall. Thrill Smoke and an S6 Seismic loaded to her wall. All right. Well, you know what? She's like, hey, no blackout this round. Let me just mosey on out of the DZ. Might have backfired. Maybe not. Maybe that's what B-Dub wanted her to do. Either way, we got a S6 Seismic equivalent to about a S7. Throw in the boat flipper. We call it a BFG, boat flipping grenade. All right, Samurai going to Judas that bat. Oh, look, B-Dub pulled the fake out. She's like, oh, let me play the blackout to get you to move over so we can Judas that bad boy back. Now I see where you're going with it. Oh, yeah. Ron, B-Dub might have pulled the BFG on you. She was like, here, kitty, kitty. and then she totally spoiled the milk. Ron says, wait. Yeah, see that? B-Dub threw a ball of yarn out there and forced Cat to use the tank page 1. Very nice play. All right, so we got a blackout 1, pulled Cat out of the DZ. Cat throws a big grenade. Riley relocates it, and then Cat has to use the prevention. However, the Gold Bane does still hit. So the Gold Bane is going to rebuild. Just a blue block, full blue block. All right, let's go from Cat over to Kel. So the gold Bane putting a blue block back for MIR. A lot of action there in that little exchange. We got Kel. Then we got Rejin. And then we got the queen of unpredictability, unforeseen. Never know what you're going to get with her. All right, Kel going to leave the DZ. Azar. Oh, okay. Oh, I see what they did there. That's why Bonnie used the blackout wand. Look at this. So she could pull Kel over in range. And Ron, they brought the lantern. So no DZ penalty. Kel activating the lantern means you can't see it, you can't stop it. And this is going to be nice. M7, Red's Revenge, with Ignite, with the Thrill, with Azar, looking like S11, and it's a Red's Revenge. Can I hear 1,000? There's the blue. Teardrop takes down the red. Remember, it's 25% nerfed. MIR just got themselves back in the game. A second red block and a third red block. Kel taking Rose to school. That's what I'm talking about. Unpreventable. All right, let's go from Kel over to Rejin. Woo, this game just got pretty interesting. VOX still with some control of the bosses. MIR making their MIR run. And as you guys know, in Mirville, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And that goes for the season as well, too. It's not how you start the season, it's how you finish the season. One team this season is going to be holding a trophy, and 3 teams are going to be cleaning a trophy. And then we'll start another season. All right, Rejin. B-Dub just pulled a magic trick to get MIR right back in the game. Let's see if MIR can capitalize off of it, or let's see if VOX can get it back together. I mean, VOX looked a little rattled for a couple of moves there, and MIR took advantage. Will VOX get their composure back? They're still in a pretty good spot. But momentum can change in a hurry. All right, give Rejin about 5 more seconds. All right, there we go. Rejin, Gold Blaze to Strawman, Pet Repel, and Inferno. Rejin's like, forget this dang wall. I'm lighting some stuff up. All right, Gold Blaze and Inferno, B-Dub. They're going to try to light 2. And Amanda, you're on deck. All right, it hits. VOX. Ron says, change it up. We're going to light straw man number 5. We're going to light straw man number 6. Unforeseen. Final move of the first half. And she's going to activate the cyborg. Oh, my goodness. All right. Cyborg can't be stopped. Check it out, everybody. It is Cyrus time. Takes down a red block. No gold bar, but takes down the first 2 of the next wall. All right, 1 full block. MIR made about a 200-point difference right there, taking down that wall. Ron, you got M7 Trixie to both those Kangs. Unforeseen, using Cyrus, and then trying to take out 126 points, Ron. Ron is like looking for a prevention. A prevention anywhere, prevention. All right, Ray Jin using the final prevention on the field. It's going to get rid of one of those. One still there. All right, and that is the end of the first half, everybody. Captains, give me your second half substitutes. And I've got one more blessing for Team VOX. They did get 6 straw men. So that is 100 points in straw men. VOX 100, MIR 0. However, MIR did make up some ground on the wall. DZ points, none. Halos, none. All right, Deacon coming back in for football. I thought Deacon might be done. Look at this. Little switcheroo. Deacon coming back into tank position. Trigger coming back in for J-Law. VOX is mixing it all up tonight. Great job tonight, J-Law. The wall. There is no elevation, so you don't have to worry about that. Lingering smokes are going to go away. So no dust, no torments, nothing. Moon coming in for Fly Rod. Fly Rod's like, I had enough of that cryogenic ring for one night. Thank you very much. Great job, Fly, tonight. Moon coming in as a tank. Both the battleships are now out of play. Put Cat back into DZ. Cat and Kel both have 3 halos apiece. Nixie coming in for Amanda. All right. Have a good night, Fly Rod. Good to see you part of the match tonight, too. You too, Amanda. All right. Moon for Fly. Nixie in for Amanda. Trigger J-Law. Deacon for football. Double Bombers. Tank. Ron back as a Rover. Samurai. Back as a Rover. So we got Bomber, Rover, B-Dub in as a Bomber. So double Bomber, Rover, Tank, Defender, double Bomber, Tank, Rover, Defender. All right, so it looks like the order is going to be Trigger. After Trigger, Moonshot. After Moonshot, Ron, Samurai, Deacon, B-Dub, Cat, Kel, Rajin, and Nixie. All right, again, Trigger, Moon, Ron, Samurai, Deacon, B-Dub, Cat, Kel, Rajin, and Nixie. It's going to be a close game because we're going to start out with Trigger capping J-Law's Boss and a 63-point Kang. That is the third flag. Trigger, you're on the clock. Give you 15 seconds. Third flag for Team VOX. Going to steal Moon's Boss. How about that? Welcome to the game, Moon. No boss for you. Going to go Mythic Orbital to their wall. And I don't have Orbital. No. All right. Hold on. I got to grab it from another map, everybody. Take you guys back to that neutral map we had. There's my Orbital. All right. Take you back to MIR and VOX on the VOX Isles. All right. Put Orbital right down here. No worries. Good move. All right. Steel Moon's Boss. Mythic Orbital. F5 Carnage loaded to the wall. B-Dub. Hits. And it is a teardrop. So all she had to do was barely touch it, which means it is a Carnage. Carnage isn't bad, though. But we're going to go red block from the teardrop. Then the Carnage kicks in with an F5. And we're going to give them 25%. So I got VOX at 1 3/4 red remaining. Let's kick it over to Moonshot like a boss. Moonshot, you're up. Moonshot's going to head up to the temple. Going to steal Deacon's Boss. They probably had a little okie doke plan for Deacon in round 5. Deacon, you got no boss now. Tricky Moonshot. How about a cryogenic ring on Cat? Cat, you ain't lighting another thing. Moonshot says, not a dang thing. No red gels and no spread pets. Orcus to flame and a cadet to the flame, Ron. Orcus going to hit Cat's pet repel. Splash going to take it down 1. Cadet's going to take it down another. It's going to take it down to 4 flames. All right, let's go from Moon over to the messenger of the Lord, Father Ron, from the Rover position. Ron, you're on the clock. Give you 15 seconds. We got Ron, and then we got Samurai. Hey, both teams tonight playing really high level. MIR came in here. They got a good strategy. They set themselves up nice for the second half. VOX is playing tonight like it is their last home game and like they're getting ready for the playoffs. So this is good. Good thought out moves by both teams. Ron, going to move over to the Temple. Going to send Ward over to Regin. And he's going to try to light up straw man number 5, B-Dub. It hits. Ron keeping the heat on, literally. All right, let's go from Ron over to Samurai. Samurai, first move of the second half. We got Samurai, and then we got the Deacon, B-Dub, Cat, Kel, Regin, and Nixie. I think VOX might have won 2 out of their last 3. MIR's probably won 2 out of their last 3. Everybody's starting to really ramp up right now toward the playoffs. That's ideally when you want to be playing your best team play. All right, Samurai is going to summon Rod. And after she summons Rod, she's going to seal Moonshot. So let's get a seal to Moon inside the Temple. E3 Carnage loaded to the wall. Hits. It's like a little tester grenade here, I think. E3 Carnage, see what the second wall looks like. Not as strong as the first wall. E3 Carnage, going to give you a green. Going to give you 25% of a blue. 75 blue remaining. All right, let's go from Samurai over to the Deacon. We got Deacon, B-Dub, Cat, Kel. Deacon's like, where's my boat, dude? Where's the boat, Kills? Deacon gonna bring out Nolan. I said Torment over to B-Dub. F5 Lithium. I like it. I like that move. F5 Lithium. Deacon going for the finishing shot there. There's a lot that could happen with that. That would give him orbital points, could give him a gold block, and could light a flame. But Kel's going to intervene it. So Deacon, they got it out for you again, my man. Not going to let the Deacon hit this wall. All right, let's go from Deacon over to B-Dub. Deacon does get Nolan. Gets the max torment on B-Dub. but the lithium has intervened. And Deacon capped football's boss. That's going to be flag number 4. And B-Dub capped as well. All right, so VOX up to 4 flags. B-Dub capping, and that is going to give MIR 2 flags. MIR also getting a Mythic Kang, which is 63. All right, B-Dub's going to turn into a tank. Going to send Ward over to Kel. Regin has a ward. Kel has a ward. And she's going to go Red's Revenge to the wall. Leaving the Torment Smoke. All right, Ron. It hits. All right, so Torment was a smoke. And it did resolve. B-Dub turned into a tank as well. And Red's Revenge with no juice on it. We're going to give her a full blue with the Red's Revenge with no juice, which is going to be the equivalent of 75% and then 25% of the next block. That would be a full blue. So 1 3/4 blue remaining for MIR. Not quite a wall advantage, but getting close. All right, let's go from B-Dub over to Cat. Got Cat, Kel, Regin, and Nixie. Regin with Ward, Kel with Ward, Samurai with Rod, Deacon with Nolan. Few pets out on the field. No pets currently. No bosses occupying any chests. You know, one thing about tonight also makes a huge difference when those SP3s were used and on which player. You can really see the strategy. Players are thinking 2 or 3 turns ahead of when they want to play their play or when they want to stop a specific player. Give Cat about 5 more seconds to get her move in. All right, it's going to DZ portal. Going to Ion Moon out of the portal. Put you there, Moon. Straight down. Stasis to Nixie. Vines to Kel. And a silencing grenade to Kel. All right. Portal. Going to send Moon out of the temple. Going to put a stasis on Nixie. Going to go Vines to Kel. And then going to silence Kel, which would prevent legendaries and pets. Now, I know Craven liked that one. All right, B-Dub, are you going to prevent the vines or prevent the grenade? All right, it's going to prevent the grenade. All right, so vines are going to hit. Take Kel down to 90. All right, DZ portal, Ion Moon out, lock Nixie down with a stasis, and was going to silence Kel. She's going to prevent 2 pets there for a second. All right, Kel, you're up. Julie liked it too. Both of them liked it. Silence grenade might be big. It's always been a good play, but it is situational. All right, we got Kel. Give Kel about 10 seconds. And then we got Regine and we got Nixie. All right. Because of the inability to get that silence off, B-Dub with a great tank page 1. Also, notice that B-Dub waited to get that tank. So it would allow Kel to get boss on Main Street. So kind of flipped it, but flipped it later in the game. Kel playing boss in 5 would cap in 7. Going to go Seal and Thrill. And Ron, we got a cadet coming in. Anything for that cadet, which is going to take it down to Flame 4. And after Kel, we got Regine. All right. 4 flames for Vox. Regine, you're on the clock. We'll give you 15 seconds. Regine, then Nixie, and then we go to round 6. Let's keep the match going, everybody. All right, Regine, 5 seconds. Gonna nerf in 5. All right, boss to their chest. Maxiel to Eric. Regine playing boss. In 5 will cap in 7. So we got a boss on Main Street. We got a boss on the other chest. And F5 lithium loaded from Regine. It hits. All right, this one's going to hurt a little bit because that is going to be flame number 5 from the lithium. It's going to be a mythic orbital for Team VOX. It's going to be a gold block for Regine. That's a 50-point gold block. Mythic orbital. It's going to be 22 points. And we're going to reset the wall. All right, let's go from Regine over to Nixie. Nixie, final move of round number 5. Nixie is going to Scepter Ron. Let's switch places, Ron. Put you over here by Mirror's wall. And play Pet Repel. She's going to Orange Crush Stasis and send a Dark Boss, Ron. Do you have anything left? Oh, no. Nothing left for the stasis. That's a wasted stasis. Nixie with the Orange Crush. Getting rid of the stasis. Allowing her to put the Dark Boss out there. We got a ball game, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a good one. Things just got interesting. Now MIR with a boss on one chest and a boss on Main Street. Scepter Ron out. Pet Repel. Orange Crush. Dark Boss in play. And Nixie also grabbing the Blessing. DZ points. 0-0 in round 5. Cat getting a halo, number 4. Kel getting halo, number 4. Strawman. VOX needs all the strawmen they can get. Another 50 though for VOX. Remember, every point's going to count. All those Mythic Kangs, all those chests, all those blessings, wall damage. The game is evened up, but VOX still holding on. But how much do each team have? We don't know. All right, round number 6. We got 2 rounds to go. Trigger. You're up in round number 6. Final round of 5 players. Nerves might be kicking in. The thrill of Play Dead Live. All right, Trigger going to go Seal and Thrill. Gold Blaze to Strawman. F4 Rapture load. Trigger's like, you know what? I'm going Strawman and Rapture combo. It hits. All right, Strawman. Number 6 for Team VOX. Rapture Grenade. It's a weaker wall, but getting that teardrop already. VOX getting their composure right back. F4 Rapture. Trigger. Black, green. %50 green. It's a good start to a new wall. MIR is 1 3/4 blue. VOX 50% green left. Moonshot. You're up. All right, Moonshot heading up to the temple. Going to send Torment over to Ron. S8, Dark 9, Red Gel. To Rayjan's boss. And it hits. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Double damage. Rayjan, some of the best gear in the game. Moonshot, double damage. %65 damage to Rayjan from Moonshot. Oh my goodness. You better save a little something for the Dark 9. That had triple ouchie on it, baby. Moonshot, lighting some stuff up. Ron, you're up. All right, Ron is going to echo. Echo ability from Ron is going to pass 1 rage down to the Deacon. So Deacon will start his turn with 1 rage. Ron sending Regis with Gamma. All right. That's a 30% heal. Taking Regin back up to 65. That's a good heal, but it didn't make up for that moonshot smackdown yet. We'll see. We'll see if they stay ahead of the curb or not. Curve, not curb. Anyway, you get the idea. Let's go from Ron over to Samurai. Start of Samurai's turn. Rod is going to take a blue block. VOX has 1 full wall down as well. I didn't give it to him on the scoreboard yet. I mean, it looked like VOX was running away with it, but I can tell you, MIR's right back here in the thick of this thing. Samurai with red Nolan. Going to go Seal and Thrill. S6, Red's Revenge loaded to the wall. Run. It hits. All right, MIR going back to the wall. S6, Red's Revenge. That's nice. It's 3/4 of a blue. Not anymore. Red block and a red block. Samurai taking down 2 3/4 blocks. 2 red remaining for this wall. Deacon, you got a free point of rage hanging out with you. Guess what else he's got? He's got a Nolan sticking by his side. Going to send a Max Spark over to Kel. Slow her down. S6, Red's Revenge to the wall, looking like S7, S7 for the Deacon because Ron passed him that point of Echo Rage. B-Dub. Deacon is not losing his focus. It hits. Oh, wow. Deacon's going to double up. We saw what Riley just did. Take a look at the Deke. Green, blue, half blue, Nolan, half blue, blue, teardrop. Deacon getting him right back in it with the Nolan shot. Oh, he should have been blitzed. Oh, my goodness. All right, let's go from Deacon over to B-Dub. He don't play. All right, B-Dub's going to summon Mags. Going to send Torment over to Cat. Mag starts with a seal as well. Ron says he has 6 lithium hits. It does. B-Dub looking like a gold block. 50-point shot for B-Dub. Taking down a red wall and another red block. Let's rebuild it. And that lithium's going to put out that 6th flame, Ron. All right, Mags is out. Torment to Cat. She's surrounded by Torment smoke. And S6 lithium takes down the wall, gives her a gold block, and extinguishes a flame. Cat, you're up. Give Cat 15 seconds to get this maneuver in. Ron is no longer tormented. All right, we got Cat, Kel, Rajin, Nixie, and then we got our final 4. Yeah, I think the teams, Amy, I think they're getting primed for the playoffs. This absolutely has great gameplay written all over it. Vines to Kel. Going to break her seal. Doesn't take any more damage because she already has vines on her. Going to Petro to Kel. All right. So Vine's going to break her seal. Petro will knock her out of the DZ. And a second max spark is going to keep her where she's at. All right, so that's 2 max sparks. Kel's stuck in the water, and she still has vines on her. That'll be important. Red's Revenge loaded to the wall. All right, so Cat has Torment Smoke. She's going to move over to get in range. The Red's Revenge hit. And we're going to give her a red block. That's it. 2 red blocks remaining, but there was no juice on it. All right, let's go over to Kel. Kel, at the start of your turn, the vines that have been put on you hit and deal damage of 10 points. Also, breaking the max spark. All right, Kel's going to move back to the DZ as she should. Going to send Mythic Kang over to her boss. Kel playing Mythic Kang could be worth 63 if it caps. MIR chipping away, y'all. Don't lose focus, anybody. Now she's going to go heal and seal, get rid of the vines. And a cadet straw man. All right, Ron, she moves to DZ, plays a Kang, heal and seal to get rid of it, and now she's going to put out a flame. It hits. Down to 4 flames. All right, Rejin, you're up. And let me tell you, Rejin, do not blink. Because this one is craziness. MIR showing that patience that they show. It's close. Let's give MIR another block on the scoreboard as well. They have 2 blocks. All right, so right now, VOX with 4 flags, MIR with 2. MIR with 2 blocks, 2 walls, VOX, 2 red blocks, short of 2 walls. Give Rejin about 10 more seconds. And Nixie will be the final play of round 6. All right, Rejin. Going to go Mythic Kang. Could be worth 63. Going to send Torment over to Bonnie. And Lithium, S6 Lithium to the wall. It hits. All right, Rejin, lighting straw man number 5. Rejin with a gold block. Another gold block. 50 more. All these 50s could add up. And guess what? Walls are even again. Just when one team gets a little bit of a lead, You think they're going to close the door opens back up. VOX now with 2 full blocks. It's close. Believe me, it's still close. All right, Nixie, big move for you. Regine putting the team on his back tonight with those gold bars. All right, Mythic Kang to Kel's boss. All right, so we got another Mythic Kang out, potentially another 63. Team's playing very even. Blue Gel to Strawman, Gold Spark to Cat. All right. Make Cat small. And put out Flame number 5. All right, Mythic Kang, Standard Ammo Blue Gel, Gold Spark, Captains. Give me your final 4. DZ points. MIR able to get 25. VOX 0. Kel able to get a very important 5th Halo. Cat has 4. MIR able to get a blessing. Looks like blessings are now 4-4. VOX able to keep the straw man one more time, but it's only 25 points. So blessings have been given out. Straw men have been scored. DZ's been scored. Halos have been scored. Walls are even. VOX has 1 additional gold block. VOX could have a straw man, could have a boss lead. We'll see. All right, Ron says, get my starting 4 in there. Trigger, Ron, Deacon, and Cat. That means Regine heading over to the sidelines. Let's get those starters in for Team VOX. Everybody else can just watch at this point. B-Dub says Moon, Samurai, B-Dub, and Kel. That means Nixie's heading out. Great job to all the 2nd and 3rd teams tonight. We know how important this game is. It's close. Question is going to be, where do the teams spend their resources in the final round? That's what it's going to come down to. All right, good luck, everybody. Final round, 4 players each team. Trigger. You're on the clock, 15 seconds. Gold Rage, Blue Spark, Thrill Smoke, M7 Rapture to the wall with Rampage. And the Rampage will only affect her this round, will not carry over. Wall number 3. B-Dub. It hits. Gold Rage, Blue Spark, Thrill Smoke. M7, 8, 9, 10 with Rampage. Starting out with a teardrop. black, green, green, 25% blue trigger. 75 blue remaining. It's a pretty nice opening shot there. Moonshot, you're up. All right, Moonshot's going to go Mythic Kang to Main Street. Rapture loaded. And he had to throw the Rapture with no juice because he loaded up with the S8, which was a huge hit on Rajin's boss. But no juice left. Ron, Rapture loaded. Anything for it? Ron says it hits. Black block. Teardrop Moonshot. And 25% of a green block. Not terrible. 75 green remaining. Of course, he had no juice on it. VOX still with a slight wall lead. Ron, you're up. Got Rajin, Kel, and Nixie all with bosses out. Ron going to summon Orbital. He's liking his chances down there. All right, Orbital down in the corner of the gold variety. And he's heading down to the other side of town here. All right, Ron moving down to get in range. Going to go S8 Red's Revenge. Thrill Smoke Arc Spark with Ignite. B-Dub says, hold up. Not so fast, my friend. Samurai going to play that medic ability to cut it in half. She's going to bring half that damage to her. Guess what? She's got a seal. So, Ron, only 50% of that's getting through. Was almost an S10. Frantic 5. Cut the damage in half. Still going to be a pretty good hit. $75 blue. And a blue. All right, let's go from Ron over to Samurai. Samurai has Nolan. BW, you're tormented, but you also have Mags. Cat, you are gold sparked. So everybody's got a little something. Samurai moving over to the temple with Moonshot. M7, Red's Revenge. Thrill Smoke with Ignite. Little bit over S10, Ron. And we might have an S10 and do it again. Oh, we do. Oh, my goodness gracious. Here it comes. Samurai. It's a hit of the night. 75% green is gone. Green is gone. Blue is gone. And then Nolan goes blue, blue, teardrop, and 50% red. My goodness, Samurai saving the heat. MIR, 2.5 blocks left. They just took a wall lead. Deacon, you're up. All right, everybody check your potions. Make sure you don't double dip. Pay attention to your statuses. Deacon is going to summon Rage. Blue Spark. Thrill. M7. Red's Revenge with Rampage. So he gets the Rampage this turn. It won't carry over to next turn. Deacon says, hold my beer. Seven. 8, 9 with Rage. Deacon. 75% blue block. Teardrop is gone. And taking down your own red block. Deacon. Red block, teardrop, and a red block. 2 blocks remaining. VOX just took the wall lead back with the Deacon. Big time shot there. All right, let's go from Deacon over to B-Dub. B-Dub, we're going to start out with Mags. Now, Mags is going to do a little work on his own. Taking 2 blocks. Red block, red block. All right, she's going to go Peel Torment. Orcus to the Deacon. Getting rid of a seal. Putting out that flame. And an M7 lithium loaded Ron. B-Dub wants to take this wall down. Is she going to get her second gold block? Ain't no stopping Rajin and B-Dub tonight. It hits. All right, let's put out flame number 3. Only 2 flames lit up this point. B-Dub, there's your second gold block. Firing it up tonight. It's another 50 points right there. MIR also with their third wall of the night. 3 walls to 2. Neither team going away, neither team backing down. All right, let's go from B-Dub over to Cat. Cat, you were gold sparked. And Rajin's going to cap. All right, so we're going to give VOX a 63. We're also going to give them their 5th boss of the night. So they're guaranteed to win the boss game for sure. But only by 1. Question is MIR going to make up that extra flag with some of the extra things they've done? Maybe wall damage, maybe DZ points, maybe gold bars. That's why these games are super, super close. How many tangs did each team get? How many will they get once everything caps? All right, Cat's going to send Orbital over. Going to go Blue Spark. Thrill Smoke M7 Lithium with Rampage. It is good enough. All right. We're going to light flame number 3. We're going to give Cat a gold block. So Rajin with 2, Cat with 1. We're going to give VOX their third wall of the night. We're going to give them an orbital for 15. We're going to give them a gold orbital for 19. That's 3 orbitals. Extra points, they all add up. And let's go ahead and reset this wall. Kel, you got the final move of the night. We're going to cap 2 bosses on your turn. Both teams with fresh walls right now. All right, Kel's going to leave the DZ. You know why? Because she doesn't need to be there. She's already got the DZ points. Gold Rage, Heal and Thrill, S6 Elmo with Rampage. I got 6, 7, 8, and a Gold Rage. Final wall shot of the night. Kel also getting a bonus 10 from Elmo. But before we do the wall damage. Oh, B-Dub says Intaglio, add more rage to it. You better believe you will. Let me go ahead and cap these bosses as well. I've got 1, 2, 3. More Kangs for MIR. We're also capping 2 more bosses, one of them being a dark boss. That is going to put MIR only 1 flag down. And the question is going to be, what does this wall look like by the time we end the night? Well, it ain't the strongest, Kel, so that's good news for you. Black, green, green, blue, and blue. Kel taking down half the wall on her final shot. All right. That, everybody, is where we leave it. Great game. Tell each other, great job. Final game at VOX's home field. DZ points in the final round, 0-0. Blessings. MIR getting a 5th blessing. Which means MIR taking down, oh boy, look at the timing of this wall. MIR getting all 5 blocks down because they have 5 blessings. So that is a 4th complete wall for MIR. That's a couple hundred points they just made up. Because VOX is getting 4. And they're not getting down to the red. Black, green, green, and blue. So that makes up for the flag they were down. Oh boy. All right. And we go to the PCP DZ points. Cat with 50. Kel with 100. Hell, This game might come down to an orbital. All right, everybody. I'm going to get your tallies. I'm going to count it up. Prepare for a close match. And I'll be right back. Very fast match tonight, too. I'll be back in a couple minutes. All right, everybody, we are back, and as promised, this was a epic finale in the final game at VOX Isles. Did VOX do enough to protect their home field? And they are the defending champs against the teams won more championships than anybody, MIR. MIR had to come in on the road. They're very patient. They grind it out, and we'll see how it played out. Walls, MIR, big closeout on the walls. Ended up with 4 complete walls. That's 1,200 points. VOX not bad. They went back and forth a couple times. VOX 950. That's a 250-point advantage for MIR. But then you get to flags, and not counting the Dark Boss bonus points, flags 1,100 for VOX, 850 for MIR, 250-point difference. So it's pretty even at this point. Let's go to DZ. MIR able to take the DZ. There were times both teams left. MIR with 100 points in the DZ. VOX only 75. MIR took the DZ game. But the strawman game, VOX didn't have a lot of big rounds, but they did have a round 4 where they got 100. MIR chipped away with some lithium, some other things. VOX did end up getting 225 in the strawman. MIR 0. So now you sway the advantage back to VOX slightly. But then you get two Tangs and Kangs. MIR 378, VOX 315. That's about a 60-something point advantage right there for MIR. So you chip away at it. Now you're within striking distance, right? Go to the cannonballs, 25 to 25. Gold bars. Remember the gold bar that MIR got with Cyrus? Yeah, they didn't get it. That's why you don't remember it. MIR with 2 gold bars. VOX with 3 gold bars, 50-point advantage. DZ PCP. Kel with 100. Cat with 50. Advantage MIR. Extras, your dark bosses each had a dark boss. Couple Elmos for MIR. But then you had orbitals for VOX. 22, 19, and 15. This one was a close one. But Team VOX, 29-71. MIR, 27-98. VOX protecting their home field in an epic, epic showdown. VOX getting a slight win tonight in a very, very good battle between both teams. Very, very well played and good strategies on both sides. So awesome, awesome job. And I know those of you that were watching it, very, very entertained by tonight's game. It had a playoff feel to it. I mean, VOX will be on the road. VOX is going to be on the road, so, but you know, yep, if Kel's Kang was gold and not mythic, then that would be 8 less points for MIR. So it would be 27-90. Which is good. Thank you, Moon. I did have it as a mythic Kang. So that would be 8 less points. So MIR would be 27-90. So with 2 weeks to go before the playoffs, are you guys fired up? Are you guys ready for the playoffs? Because this felt like a good playoff match no matter where you play. Strategies are going to be different, home or away. Some teams are going to have to gamble a little bit. And that's, you got to think, are you going to gamble? Are you going to play it straight up? Are you going to wait for a team to make a mistake? Are you going to try to get extra points in the dungeon? Which legendaries are you going to use? Do you have a couple moves tucked away that you haven't shown anybody yet? So all of those things are going to be really, really good. And we got a battle for first place Wednesday night, everybody. No event tomorrow night. If you guys need additional dead dimes, get your purge in. If you have a lot of dead dimes and you don't need to purge, you don't have to. This was just kind of an extra for you guys. You know, get a few extra if you want to. If not, take tomorrow off, chill, be back here Wednesday night. And we got a good one for you guys Wednesday night. Final match this season between Ark and Sly, and it is at Sly. All right, everybody. Hey, we finished before 11:30. A new record for fastest game of the season with Isle. Big shout out to B-Dub. Big shout out to Ron. All the players tonight. Great job keeping your moves going, keeping everything intact. I called a pretty good game tonight. Probably my best game of the season. So it's definitely getting more comfortable with everybody. All of the moves. So I don't know if we had a challenge tonight. Maybe we did. But players were good. They were fast, which keeps me focused as well. And I want to thank all of you guys for playing a heck of a game. Have a good night, everybody. Get some rest. We'll get out of here by 11:30 for the first time of the season. Thanks. We'll see you all Wednesday night. Peace.